we're gonna go ahead and check just real quick here what the audio situation's like, because there's been some issues with my feed. I'm not sure what. So we're gonna... Okay, it looks like we got good audio. Okay, good. So, yeah, I had to take a little bit of a break, guys. Sorry about that, but, you know, stuff happens and you do that. So we are back, and wow, there's a lot going on. Of course, fuel's critical. See, lady, it's because I don't have a jetpack. Alright. So we were getting some work done on the rover here, that's for sure. It's been a spell, so let's get a look at what we're doing here. Hey, thanks for joining. Alright, let's see here. We want to finish getting all this stuff sorted here. We got the salvage in place. We got our propellers so that our batteries can get charged up. Sparky stuff, and yeah. Looks like, yep, we got everything. Looks like we got beta base, we got an unknown mayday, which we already know is not as unknown as you think. Yeah, so I think we're pretty set as far as, you know, we can get started on doing some stuff here for sure. Got some salvage going on here, got some stuff set up, got our walkways, that's good. Got that in play. Yeah, so we just need to head back to the main base at this point. I mean, we've salvaged what we can. Let's see, let's go ahead and get that over here. We can go ahead and get this established display. Alright, does this, okay, and we need power cells for these upper batteries, but that's fine because we'll just set these up at the main base. We've got our gyro, which currently is off. Okay, we got our antennas. Of course it is. We don't have any guns, so I'm not surprised. Alright. So, what we're going to do, we're going to turn on our gyros, first of all. Oh wait, I wonder if yeah, they'll turn off when we go to, okay. So let's go convert to ship. And let's get away from the falling menace. Oh wait, you know what we could do? You know, we could just mine a whole bunch of these minerals right here and load up the rover with them for... Yeah, actually that'd be really good. We don't have any need for uranium, but we could sure use ice for the... Okay, let's see. We've got, let's see. Oh, that's right. We're not going to mine in this one. We're going to go after this other thing instead. Let's see here. Didn't we have, like, let's see if I can recall correctly. It should be right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ow. Alright, so let's get... What in... Really? I want to get this... Whatever the hell this is. Might as well get some mining done while we're here. What do we got here? This ice. Okay, good. Alright, that sounds good. Let's get some ice. Alright, because what I'm thinking, first of all, it's going to be more stable when we're moving if we have full containers. Can I access them from down here? I don't think I can. No. Mildly annoying, but, you know. Oh wait, yes I can. Well, sort of. What in the hell? Do I have an... Do I have a... We have a small oxygen tank. Oh, we do have an H2O2 gen. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, because we need the oxygen tank so we can maintain an atmosphere inside the cockpit. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, cool. So, yeah. That's good. So let's get some more. Oh, what's in here? Is there ice in here? There is ice in here. So I figure hopefully we can get some of these ores that are in this rock. I think in this playthrough I kind of wanted to avoid any deep mining, but I don't know. We could probably do that too, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I just felt like it'd be easier. But we could do some deep mining too. I just know that we want to get some ores so we can be able to do some basic stuff. I mean, we are limited as to what we can make, and we have to salvage a great deal of things, but it doesn't change the fact that things like ice, you know, and some basic stuff are always needed, so get some of this stuff in place. Yeah, I wanted to preference large rocks, but we can do some mining over here once we get to it. Besides, we're going to want some magnesium anyway, because we're going to want to be able to do some work with the, now let's see, where are you? Ah, there you are. We're going to want to do some work with the, guns for meteors, and who knows what else we'll run into, because it's just us out here, but you never know. Get all this stuff out of here. Yeah, probably gonna want to do some mining actually. I mean, it's pretty slim pickings out here right now. We really should take on and see what Beta Base has got, though. I'm actually considering the idea that maybe we should, I mean, I don't know what condition Beta Base is, but we do have to establish a dish antenna to be able to get off this out of the system, and we got to establish it in 3 different locations in the system. So that way we can triangulate our way out of here and signal that, hey people, you left somebody behind. Alright, we're gonna keep loading this sucker up if we can. And since we've got good, you know, the weather seems to be holding up alright, might as well. Yeah, just take advantage of the situation a little bit there. Load up on a bunch of ice. We're gonna need it when we fill up the hydrogen tank at the base, because that's gonna fuel our ship when we get out of here. We're gonna have to use hydrogen, that's just all there's to it, so. Looks like sunrise is gonna be coming soon.
Fuel critical.
I know, Suit Lady, and I'm actually going to drop these off in here too. Alright, one more run ought to fill up this one, and I can't get to this other one unless I change out that. I wonder if I can. Ah, I can. Alright. Let's go to... Alright, perfect. Alright, that works nice. Yeah. Should probably put one on this side too, just as extra support. And we'll put one over here. Alright. Okay, let's go over here and get our things. We're going to probably have to redo these wheels at some point anyway, just because of the problem we had before. If we hit the bounces too much, it'll tear it off because it's not good support. It really isn't, but it's what we got right now for this little adventure, so. inventory's full. Alright, let's head back. Yeah, I know, you're sparking because that one's damaged, but there's not a whole lot I'm going to do about that at the moment. So let's go ahead and drop this off here. Alright, now we're going to move over to here, and let's see how full we are on this one. Oh, come on, seriously? Oh, you're not very full at all. Okay, good. We'll get some more materials. I don't know why it's registering ice. I didn't see any other ice in there. That's mildly annoying, but okay, whatever. Up and over and in we go. Alright, let's get this set up here. Okay, so I'm thinking let's get going now. We have a huge chunk of ice on both sides, and I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to keep those chunks the way they are, and we're going to leave a little space in here in case we see something on the way. You know, like some magnesium or something like that. Alright. Well, that filled her up pretty good anyway, so I guess it is what it is. Alright, let's get up here. Up we go. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing all done up right here. Alright. Yeah, I do like the fact that we've got it all climate controlled and stuff. Okay, we got good. Just reviewing really quick since it's been a spell. We got quite a bit of good components in here. This worked out really well. Alright, let's get back in the deal. You know what I feel like? I feel like it's just not going to work without a light. Do we have the ability to do a light? Like maybe spotlights or something like that? I know progression has been a bit of a challenge for us lately. Okay, good. So let's get the materials we need to make ourselves a light. We need some spotlights on the front of this bad boy. So I think we should definitely do that. I think, let's see, what do we need for lights?
Meteor storm inbound.
No, not a computer chip. Interior plates, steel plates, and construction components. So we don't need chips, because if we did that, we did the other. We'll go ahead and take 100 of those. Interior, we've got the interior right there. Got some more glass. God, we really need a gun on this thing to shoot down those things when they come. Alright, and we need large steel tubes. Oh snap, did I put all this stuff away? I did. That was genius. Alright. Let's go downstairs and let's fall down here. Come on, I just want to jump down. Ow! Okay, well, it's always a bad idea, I guess. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll set them up right here. One right there. And one right there. And that way we've got light, so we can see what in the world the armadillo is doing. Okay. Yes, armadillo needs teeth and claws too. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and hit this. Do some. I find myself with this incredible need to make sure that this has everything I need in it. So let's go ahead and drop that off. Let's drop that off. Do we have any more interior plates in here? No. Alright. That's okay though. Alright, good. That's all in place. Okay. Alright, so at least we got those in place. Drop those down there. back to work we go. And now we have lights, and that is golden. Alright, so... Alright, we need to go... Oh wait, oh, okay, that's ice, okay. Oh man. This is tricky because I don't remember the path back because we don't have a marker for the base. Alright, I guess we're going this way. Hopefully we don't fall in that wherever that big giant hole is. The lights are good at least. I think we might have to trade in the antenna. Oh no. Oh, we're barely making it. Come on, you got this. You could do it, you could do it. Barely, we're getting it, we're getting it. Alright, we're up. If I remember correctly, up here is the direction we took to get the to the crash. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're up. Outstanding. Hopefully we're going the right way, guys. Because Pike is notorious for getting you all kinds of screwed up when you're not looking right. Alright, let's do this. It'd be a lot easier in the daytime. Could orient ourselves a lot better, I think, but... We're gonna get moving, though. A little bit of a night run here. I'm pretty sure if we go fairly straight back on the unknown Mayday, it should put us right about where we want to be. If memory serves me correctly. But it's tricky because we can't really see where we're going here. Alright, now, do we go that way or do we go that way? Now, where's that? There was a big... I remember there was a big giant hole. As much as I'd like to get it done, I think we might end up waiting. Nah, we'll press on. We can regenerate our power if we go to station mode anyway, so... Let's press on. Let's go. And of course the marker that we're using goes away, but that's okay. We have a general idea where we're going, so we're going this way here. Easy, easy, easy. Wow, there's so much minerals down here to be mined, it's crazy. Okay, I feel like we're gonna end up somewhere we don't want to be. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the way we went before. No.
Fuel critical.
I feel like we need to... I think if we keep going this way, we're going to end up in a trouble spot. Let me run up ahead here and take a look. I mean, it is roly-poly, but I don't know. It just seems like we're going up into a kind of a difficult area up here. I feel like I got to check it out ahead of time. Yeah, it's looking pretty tight. I mean, it's not so tight that we can't get through, but it's going to be... Yeah, this isn't the way we came. Nah, we're going the wrong way. We need to go around the mountain that way. I think we need to go over that pass right there. I think we're definitely in the wrong neighborhood. Definitely in the wrong neighborhood, for sure. I think that pass up there is the way to go, so... This is what happens in Pike. If you don't have a really good thing set up, you're pretty much going to be wandering. I mean, I feel grateful that I'm in a giant rover and not in a little dinky truck that doesn't have any basic survival capabilities, but still. Alright. Alright, so let's back her up. And turn around. And go back the way we came. It's gonna be a little bit of a crawl up the hill. Up we go. And then we'll have to take... God, I swear. I thought there was a way to get around it, but apparently this way does not go where we want to go. This is why flying is so much easier, guys. On this planet. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier. Alright, now is that the... Yeah, that might be the pass right over there. Alright, what the heck? Why am I registering a marker here? That's weird. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Okay, okay. I think I know what we did. See, I went off willy-nilly looking for the closest pass up. I think if I remember correctly, we had to we had to go around some other stuff. Alright, we're gonna get back up here. Still got several hours worth of energy left before we gotta set up the thing. What we may have to do, guys, is we may have to go on foot and do a reconnaissance and then figure out our path from there is what we may have to do. Alright, we're back out in the dusty dunes. Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna come around this way and let's see. Yeah, there might be, I don't know. This is the tricky part, is I don't know exactly where we're at. We were over by the base, and that was over there. I'm thinking we gotta go this way. Because I'm pretty sure over there was not the way to go. But what I don't remember is how high up and over that mountain do we go? And whether or not we go down into that valley there. So, not knowing what that is, what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to convert this to station so that it picks up the energy. Yep, I know, fuel's critical, blah, blah, blah. And you know what we're going to do? First of all, we're going to have our breakfast of champions, apple juice. Then once that's done doing its thing, we're going to have a cup of coffee. Because, you know, you got to have coffee. And then we're going to go down here, and we're going to go walk up ahead and see what we see. Because, you know what? There's nothing that's as good as a good old-fashioned foot recon. And we have the armadillo crawler's marker set up on the beacon, so we're not going to lose it. I wish I had a second beacon that I could slap on the base, but I don't. But what we're going to do is we'll transfer that beacon over to the base. That way we can always find our base once we find it again. As frustrating as it is. This is what we're doing, guys. We're going to do this. We got this. So, okay, if we stay on this path, we're going to go straight up to here. Now let's see, we're trailblazing here. We're going to see if this will take us back to the house. Back to our base. I'm really liking how this is looking though, guys. It's looking really good, very promising. I mean, it is a bit of an incline, but it's not undoable. That's the thing. Alright, now when we get up here, what are we doing? Hopefully this will drop us down to where we can get to where we need to be. So hopefully this is the deal. We'll know we're in the right neighborhood because we will see a hole. There's that big giant... Oh crap. Alright. I don't know what this is, but it's... Ouch. Probably... Ashfall, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this looks like this is the way we're gonna need to go. Alright, cool. Let's get back to the crawler before we die. Oh wait, I know what we can do. We'll have some apple juice. The only thing that cures you from this planet. Come on, Pike. Leave me alone. I'm trying to get back to the base. Oh, snap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that looks like a hole. Not the hole I was looking for, but that definitely looks like a hole. Ow. Ow. Oh, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Gonna take another swig of the apple juice. Yep. It's gotta be ashfall. It's hot, but I can't breathe. Could be poison gas, but I don't think so. Nah, this has gotta be, well, I don't know. Could be ashfall. We'll know once we get to the armadillo. We'll reconfigure one of the panels to tell us what the weather is, because it's whatever it is, it hurts. Okay, more apple juice. Never underestimate the healing effects of apple juice. Yep, must be ashfall then. It's not affecting me up here. Alright, a little bit more apple juice and in we go. Alright, so here we go, guys. Hey, looks like the ash stuff has gone away. Good. Now I'm gonna hope, and hopefully I'm right, that this is gonna get us back to the base. Hopefully it will. I'm hoping. Come on, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Almost up there, almost up there. Aha! That definitely means something's interesting there. Tracking something like 2 kilometers away. That's good news. Now if we can just get there in one piece, that would be lovely. Oh, shoot. Okay. We're good to go. Nice. Alright. Alright, up we go. 1 kilometer away from whatever that is. Okay, we're closing on it. There's the hole right there. Pretty sure that's the hole. Alright, we need to avoid the hole. Alright, straight up we go. Let's go, let's go. You got this. You got this. Alright. We gotta do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we got this, we got this, we got this. It's a tough haul, it's a tough haul. It's tough. We're a lot heavier this time than we were when we went over the first time. Almost. It's a tough haul. We did it. Alright, cool. Now we're golden. Home free. I don't remember if we left anything behind at the other site. But while we're rolling along here, keep my eyes open. See anything that pops up that looks like a rock, we'll definitely could grab it. I mean, that's ice, but I'm thinking things other than ice. Alright. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a tricky one. Alright, easy, 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 easy. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, 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 easy. Oh man, that was tough. And that was a tough one because we had those meteor impacts right at the bottom of the hill. I thought for sure if we hit that wrong, it'd rip the wheels right off, because we got to be careful because the rear wheels aren't exactly the most stable things on here. Till we jack this thing up and replace them, we're kind of running on some pretty weak wheel systems, because using I-beams was not the best idea when building one of these, unless you use an end cap I-beam, which I did not do, which was not good. We already lost some of the front wheels, so... Alright, up and over we go. Still keep my eyes peeled for any rocks that are not ice. But I'm pretty sure every rock out here is going to be ice, and I don't really want to go digging deep in the dirt for ores. Okay. Over and down we go. Easy. Alright. I have to admit, it's a heck of a lot easier to be driving around on Pike with one of these larger rovers than it is the small ones. Whole lot easier, I'm telling you. Now I'm thinking we could also take this rover over to check out the base over there, the beta base, which is what we really need to check out next, I think, unless, you know, we get a crash something, or a spawn shows up or something like that. I think that would be definitely a point of interest for us. Just rolling along. Let's get a point of view here. It always surprises me how long it takes to get here. I'm pretty sure we're on the right path, though. Of course, the problem with Pike is that everything looks the same after a while, especially in the dark. So, yeah, that's always a thing. Now, when it comes to getting our ship to get off the planet, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go either a very small large grid or a small grid, just because it's going to be a royal pain to try to find enough material in all these salvage locations. Hey, there's home right there. Honestly, to be able to accomplish the mission. We do need to create our, we do need to set up, oh, going a little too fast there. Got to slow our roll here a little bit. Alright. Okay, so we're really gonna do this rolling thing. Is that what we're doing here? Now maybe I can get in there. Nope. Huh. There we go. Now we can convert to station.
Fuel critical.
Okay, good to go. Now. Alright, now we got all these materials here. We're gonna get the... Let's get the scrap metal out of here first of all. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this and get all the scrap metal out of here. Because that's all gonna go in there and get processed. Along with the stone. Oh, okay. We'll do scrap metal first. Stone second. I really need to find another connector. It'll make life so much easier. Okay, so the rest of this is going to be stone. And actually, why don't we grab some of the ice too? We'll do that second. Alright. Good to be home. Oof. Alright. And there is our base. But we are going to put something on that base. And you know what else? I think this is a good spot right here to put our... I mean, I know I was thinking about putting over here the driveway, but no. It's just not very feasible, honestly. I think I'd be better off walling this off and turning it into something else, honestly. I think the best bet is to do something straight up. Alright, let's drop the stone. Metal and stone in there. Get that processing. Yep, I think the best bet is to set this up right here as our thing so I can just pull up and park it. Ugh. And we'll start with this right here. Alright. We're gonna have a little rusty thing going on, but that's okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's see, did we set up a concrete on here? We did. Oh, wait, what's that? Alright, so let's go ahead and go with this as our platform. And then we can set it up right on here. Let's see. Actually, in order to save on materials, let's do this. Alright, that's going to need to be dug out a little bit, for sure. Alright. Let's see, we're really long. How long are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 long, so probably gonna want to go out a lot farther than 12. So that's 3, 4, 6. Sounds painful. 3. Wow. Yeah, we're probably going to want another gun over here then. Alright, so that puts us at 3, 6, 9, 12, okay. And then we'll go out a little bit further here. Here we go. Alright. It's so creepy. I always think it's so creepy when the wheels do that grinding thing. Absolutely creepy, guys, but that's okay. Okay, why? There we go. Alright, now we're gonna go with
Fuel critical.
oh, we need more steel. Fuel is critical. Fuel is always critical because I don't have anything for the fuel to go on. Alright, let's pull all the metal plates we got out of that trip, because that is going to go towards setting up our driveway. Alright, we got to make sure this thing is wide enough, so... Okay. Oops. Ooh, how did I get in the wheel? That was weird. Alright, so I'm thinking... Yeah, we're going to need to definitely go and do some mining. Alright, so let's get this across here. Right there, okay, there, okay. Now I'm thinking that should be wide enough, but nah, probably should go a little bit wider. But I don't know that I want to go wider off the edge, but wider up into the hill maybe? Yeah. I mean, we are all the way to here. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think that might be wide enough. Well, we might go out a little bit further, but we'll see. Just really digging holes, aren't we? This stuff really digs deep when you're not really intending it to go down deep. Alright, so we still have to go up higher up on this level here. Up. Up one more, and then we go to here. Okay, why am I having such a problem here? Good gravy. Alright. I actually didn't have to go that far, did I? No, I really didn't. Oh well. a lot of weight in here. Definitely going to want to have stuff. Alright. And then we're going to come over here. Oh, first of all. Yeah, Sue Lady, I know. The fuel's critical. It's always critical. Alright. What I wouldn't give for an excavator right about now. Alright. And then we'll run another line across here. And it's going to take a few, but we'll get there. Okay, that's got to go. Alright, and that goes there. Alright, cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run the wall right to here. And then this here. And then this is going to go over here, and we're going to take this down here. Alright, now this brings us all the way over here. And let's see here. Oh. Alright, and then this should line it up really well here. And then right there. Which ironically lines that up just fine. And let's go over here and see where we need to put a support beam. Alright. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah. There we go. Alright. Now let's do the small grids. Or I shouldn't say small grids, I should say small blocks. This is going to take a lot of steel plates. But that's okay. It'd be nice to have a nice level surface to put this vehicle on. And if we can get another set of weapons, then that would be ideal because, because then we'd have an extended amount. We wouldn't even need to really worry about meteorites falling if we have, you know, a gun set up over here. So we've got to find somewhere. You've got to find some sort of wreckage somewhere that's got a weapon, because I swear one of these days these meteors are going to really cause us a bad day. I really don't want to have to fix whatever it does. And then over here. Alright, there we go. Now comes the arduous task of...
Critical.
Yeah. Thankfully I have a level 3 welder because this would take forever otherwise. Alright, now that takes care of that part. Now let's go see if we got anything in here that we could use. I don't know that we have any extra materials, but we might. Let's see. We've got 500. That'll work. Wonder if we've got any more floating around. We do. Oh, wow, yeah. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and drop off these, and let's pick up some more of these. And we also should probably set ourselves up with some sort of walkway, maybe? Yeah. So I'm thinking we got girders in here? We do. Let's get some girders. Let's go ahead and drop. Let's get some girders in here. We're gonna need a few of those. And a bit of those, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. Because I'm thinking we'll build a staircase. Ah, interior plate. I thought it was girders. Oh well. Alright, well let's drop the girders and get interior plates then. We just dropped some off anyway, so... I guess that's part of what we're supposed to take them for. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a staircase. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that. Ah. In a way, it's kind of soothing when you sit here and you do this. Up. Back down we go to get more. Alright. Let's go get some more. We got plenty. Oh, you know what? We don't need these anymore. Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing we have all this then. And just like that, bam. So, energy's low, she says. Okay, well, I can't argue with that. So let's go ahead and head inside and vent this place. We're gonna have to lay down for a second. So we're gonna get that set up. Now I want to set up a bumper on the side. I'm thinking like some sort of wall of some kind. That way, or maybe an angled, like a beveled piece or something. It's just something to kind of line up the wheels a little bit. That way when we're trying to park it, we don't like drive off the edge, because that would really suck. Like seriously suck. Alright.
Fuel critical.
Thank you, fuel. I don't need to know. Good gravy. Alright, so wait a minute. We gotta go get more, because we do have the base to do. So I think there was a bit more in the second terminal, and there is. We'll grab those. And let's go run down and see about getting the base done. Alright. That's pretty snazzy, I'm not gonna lie. That is definitely snazzy, but we need to back this vehicle up. Because we gotta put a ramp on this thing still. Alright, so up we go, and let's take her off and back her up and see if we can put her back on recharge mode. It'll be a lot easier once we're, like, situated. And back on recharge mode.
Fuel critical.
Wow, that's quite the tilt. That's okay. We'll set this up just real nice here. Alright, so we're gonna need to go with... Well, we gotta go with some more light armor blocks because... Well, we're gonna need to put it up so that it's... Alright, now I'm gonna do another one here. Uh-oh. Well, that's interesting. I guess we're gonna have to go up inside and see if there's anything upstairs. Of course, we could just set up a... I think we've got the capability to generate iron plates. Alright, we'll take those. And let's see. You know what we need? We're gonna need this. Because we're gonna need interior plates too, because we're gonna do ramps. Right. And then let's go ahead and let's see here. We have a survival kit which can generate. Yeah, so oh, we have an assembler too. Okay, good. Let's set up 1,000 of those and 1,000 of those. Let's go 600. 600. Alright. Let's let him do its thing. While it's doing its thing, we're going to put the rest of these down. Now, let's see here. Now, if we're going to do a ramp, I think that sets up, yeah. That's 2. Alright, cool. Do I have any of those? I do. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and get the ramp in place. Alright, and then now we need to come down here, and we're going to need to set up our light armor blocks for the second level of this thing.
Meteor storm inbound.
Don't you even think about it, Pike. I really need to get a meteor gun. God, I wish I could find one though. When you're doing these big constructions, you really need something to keep meteors from getting too close. Man, I swear every day those things get closer. Okay, so. Alright, so this is up and running, and then this should, yeah, this should be perfectly good. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully the ramp holds. I'm hoping it'll hold, but we'll see. And let's tidy this thing up here.
Fuel critical.
Yes, yes, I know, Suit Lady. Fuel's always critical with you.
Fuel critical.
And it should be stable enough to go 0 soon. Man, it's gotta go 0. Alright.
Fuel
Oh,
critical.
yes, Suit Lady, I'm aware. Fuel critical. Get it. I got it. Ow! Damn. Not a good plan, huh? Alright. So, probably gonna have to do a block. Like... yeah, there we go. But it does give us an idea where we can put the connector when we find another connector. Come on. Ah, come on, stabilize. I mean, I'm resting right on it, for goodness sakes. Oh, I know what I can do. Go to wheels and drop the wheels down. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump in that. Okay, so between that and this, it should stabilize out, I would hope. So we can go ahead and have this thing, like, I want it to be able to be station capable. But it just doesn't want to do it. If we release the parking, it just rolls and then it still doesn't stabilize. Alright, now it's locked in as much as it can be. I don't know. I don't know why it's so... But I gotta figure this thing out. Okay. Left, left, right, right, right. Okay, so... Not steering wheels. And that's not a steering wheel, so I'm thinking that's that one and that one. Those height offsets, take them up this way. And then this one, this one, this one, and that one do height offsets the other way. Now that should balance it out, right? Yeah. Oh, except for that one. And that one. The two steering wheels are going the wrong way. Okay. Alright, so that's a steering wheel here. Okay. Alright, so the two steering wheels. Okay. So those two steering wheels are down. Okay. It's still dancing. Alright, so then that wheel is not fully on the ground, so... Alright, so... How is that not full? It's... I wonder if this is the one. No? Well, it shows it being all the way down, but... I don't know. So this thing just literally does not want to stop moving. It's just insistent. It's very annoying. But it is what it is. I don't see how we're going to be able to get it over there. We've tried everything we can. And when I do that, yeah, it just doesn't... It just doesn't want to settle down. It's just, it's constantly moving. Ow. Well, Well, that is going to be working good enough, though, to get us on there at least. That's good. And it also tells me that we need to line it up with probably that one would be my guess. Let's see. Well, we kind of want to keep it away from the edge. So I'm thinking probably that one. We'll do that next episode. We've had a really good episode. We managed to get the armadillo back. We managed to get our little platform set up so that we can be able to park it at the base. We do need to get a connector. We can find that maybe at another salvage location. But for now, it's time to spend the night in the base. And you know what? I think, yeah, it's the night for that. So we're going to go ahead and drop their materials off here because we don't need them at the moment. And thank you so much for joining me on Space Engineers No Suit Survival, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. You know the deal, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll be back to regular postings just like I usually do. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Keep on building.